much for having us. John David, first and foremost, congratulations. The anticipation for this movie has been immense. And so I wanted to start off with a quote. You're not shooting the bullet, you're catching it. With that in mind, how would you describe Tenet to the audience?
With that in mind, not shooting the bullet, you're catching it. Try to go into the movie with an open mind and sort of divorce yourself of interpreting a movie in its traditional sense. Like the title, it is a palindrome. So you got to try to think about it that way when you're watching the beginning to end into the beginning, and the connecting parts of this film might be in the middle of the movie. So I just think have an open mind and be ready to experience something that you never have before.
Absolutely. I feel like it's one of those movies that you're going to be able to watch over and over again and get something different each time.
I agree.
Why was this the right time to release Tenet, given the concept of time in this pandemic?
The right time. Well, I don't know if what made it now the right time, but I think it is. I think Warner Brothers and Syncope in the theaters being able to work together, they did figure it out. That's why they get paid the big bucks. I think that well, I mean the communities needed it. The world needs this. And as we slowly are able to get back to somewhat of a normal life, somewhat. I think movies are a part of that. The theaters are a big part of that. We love as human beings. We love stories, and that's globally, and that's the movie industry has been able to withstand the test of time, withstand a lot of different things. So it's always been functioning. So I think it just shows the confidence in. I think the Warner Brothers showed the confidence in the movie that they have with Christopher Nolan and the power of cinema, what it can do, and how it can heal so many different things.
Now, the internet is calling you the Black James Bond that they've all been waiting for. How do you respond to
that? Well, the internet is an interesting place. I personally, having been a part of the internet, know how it can build you up, and it can also break you down. So I'll say that is quite the compliment, but I'm keep moving forward.
Now, you did a lot of your own fight scenes. Talk to me a little bit about how it was to film inverted fight scenes and how long it took you to train for those scenes.
For all the physical requirements of the film, it took about 2.5 months of training before principal photography started. It was intense too. Sometimes outs. I was on a strict diet. I had the mentality of an operative, of a special ops, mentality of a killer, of a savior of the world, if you must, if you will. So yeah, so so
yeah, right.
It was a lot of that going on in the mentality of it, but the training was so hard. It was very difficult, taxing on the body, but I loved every moment of it because it was. These moves have never been done before. The hand-to-hand combat sequences you see in the film, in the rules of inversion, have never been performed before. So these moves they were created for this film by the guys that we worked with, and we were sort of learning them together. So it was a great journey.
I'm very excited. I know it's out now. One last question: favorite city to film in or country?
Mumbai, India.
Love it. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much, John David. Appreciate you.
Have a good one.
You too.